Can you see?
Can you?
What's so proudly we hail? Whose bright stripes and bright stars?
Cause who did that?
Through the pens and lines, and the rockets back blind that our flag was still there.
It's still waving.
Oh, Prince and angels and Christmas and angels for the land of the free.
It hit every time. Every time.
In the home of the rain. Pretty girl vibes. Pretty girl vibes. Pretty girl vibes. Pretty girl
They come to kill you with a little bit of booty, but when they see me, they can't deny my beauty. Got it out the mud, can't deny my hustle. Gotta put me now for my price is double, and I'll always love those who started with me at the bottom. Stay down till I came up. Stay loyal, never switched up. Pretty girl vibes. Pretty girl vibes. Pretty girl vibes.
What's good, PGC Squad? It's your favorite beauty with the booty, and I'm back with another video. And today I have.
Yes, it's Yanni.
So listen, you guys, me and my sister is about to do a girls talk, but before we get into this girls talk, I also wanted to show you guys what's in my stripper bag. Now listen, you guys, one thing about it, two things for sure, I'm always gonna have the Louis Vuitton deck with everything that you need.
Yeah.
What you want. Always have to have your necessities. It's a written rule, so let's get straight into the video. Make sure this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and her channel, drop those unicorns down below. Give me to 200K. Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. My PGC Squad. Make that thing go drip, drop, drip, drippity drop. All right, y'all. So got the Louis Vuitton.
Yeah.
Get into it, baby. And one thing about it, I have versatility.
Oh, that's the unreleased.
That's
You don't
the
know nothing
unreleased.
about
This
that
ain't even
one.
Louis Vuitton. This is Vuitton Louis.
Yeah.
Louis Prada Gucci, Louis Prada Gucci, pop them tags. One thing about me and my stripper bag, I have everything that I need. I'm gonna face this is my favorite side of the bag, honestly. I spent about a good
I say a couple of 50,000.
50,000.
50,000.
So we gonna start with the outfit. So one thing about me, this is flat. So a G-string don't really do nothing but sit out.
Nah, it was sitting.
It was in it, but you know how like real G-strings get lost. There's no reason why you can still see the
The
G-string.
string is showing for right now, but it's gonna disappear.
But one thing about it,
Yeah.
the booty hole is covered, and so is my cuckoo. So this is the outfit that I have. I got this about good 20,000. Something.
I thought it was 35,000.
It was 35,000, but remember I had taught. Oh, do damn. This real Machado machinery.
Yeah.
Prince. So this is the top, and look at the back, and it's so pretty. Got a little crystal. Now this is just my outfit, like getting dressed out.
And that's the Swarovski.
That's Swarovski. Swarovski crystal.
Swarovski.
This is some Swarovski. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Moving on, you gotta collect your money, honey. For the money, honeys, you gotta collect your money. So I got a money bag. I paid about 20 for this. You know what I'm saying? And you know, this just really when I'm walking around doing my things.
Do the little cute walk with it. Do the little cute walk with it, yeah. Yeah. Put the money in the bag.
Put the money in the bag. Because one thing about it too, when I'm at the strip club, I do rob my customers. That is, we have these amazing heels that was made by Donatella Versace herself. Handmade. If you can't tell, this is her signature at the bottom.
You can't see it. They can't see it.
They can't see it.
It's there.
It's there. So you know we got the real bust down heels for the bust down, for the 1-2, and these are actually real diamonds.
Let me see. Can I
These are blood diamonds.
Can I?
They found them from the bloodiest
Yeah,
blood.
because you gotta get
ever.
back in
One thing
blood.
about it, I mess with all the blood. So
Let me touch that.
touch it.
Yeah.
So next, I got my Dr. Teal's Bath and Body essential oil. Now listen, I don't do no pole work, so you know I can be a little oily. And a lot of strippers gonna tell you, see, I'm a baby stripper, so I really don't know what I'm talking about. But a lot of strippers gonna tell you you're not supposed to wear oil, cause you know get the pole oily. But I don't get on the pole, so that don't matter to me. And then two, you're not supposed to wear scents because you know people be having boyfriends and you know married men. But let me tell you something. If your ass ain't supposed to be in the strip club, don't come to me because I'm the biggest snitch in the world, baby. I will have your ass smelling like Bath Body Works. Okay, Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, it's not no secret.
It ain't no secret. Every cheap perfume in the world, bitch Chaz gonna have it on.
Yeah.
Next thing we have is a brush full of hair. Every black person know if the brush don't have hair in it, it's not really brushing your hair.
Working.
Yeah, because I feel like the brushes that be clean, they do something. But it's not gonna grip the way this
you gotta
hair
hear
brush.
that little crunch when it do. Go, come on.
Hold on. You ain't got that's the type of brush that I need. And it ain't a legit brush if you don't got a couple of hair strands, like a couple of red hair, blonde hair.
It's for decoration.
It's for decoration.
Yeah. Spice it up.
So bitches, no, when Big Chaz come through, Big Chaz
come.
Okay. Then I have this fake Kim Kardashian perfume that was sold to me at the mall that I didn't.
Is that gum?
So, if y'all ever seen the real Kim Kardashian perfume bottle, it looks shit like this.
Yeah.
I didn't know that, and the guy told me he was giving me a deal at the kiosk. I should have fucking knew better. He told me he was getting a deal, so I sprayed it on me.
Little spurt.
I'm like, it smelled good, but then I walked, and I couldn't smell it no more. And then I looked it up. First of all, this looked like hands made. I looked up Kim Kardashian bottle. That bitch looked architecture Picasso. I'm like, what's that give me? This is fucking made. But it do smell good. So that's cheap perfume number 1. Dose. I got my Victoria's Secrets. I had this since I was in Illinois, my 12th grade year when I was stealing at the mall. Yes, I do have a pass. And y'all know,
but you can't judge her for
what
not
she went
through because she is a survivor.
And one thing about it though, I wasn't stealing from family. I'm a fake thief. I'm not a real thief. Real thieves steal from family. Okay? I was stealing from corporations who was really stealing from us. I was stealing from the white man that was taken from the black man. So who really in?
Honestly, this is reparation.
Yeah. This is reconstruction. You ever heard of Robin Hood? I wasn't robbing the hood. I was getting the hood to start robbing the man who wasn't in the hood. Next, I got this Japanese cherry blossom. I didn't steal this. Actually, I got this as a gift. I don't steal everything I have. I ain't gonna lie. Everything that I had that I sold, I cherished more.
Yeah, because it's that thrill. Like, you almost went to jail for this. You worked for this.
I literally almost went to jail one time.
And
we're not gonna talk about that today.
Yeah.
But my life is just everywhere it needs to be. Next, I have deodorant because when you're at the club and you lift your arms up and you dancing, you can get a little messy. And it's to a good tip. If you got thick thighs like me, put a little deodorant down there between them thighs and watch work happen. You ain't gonna be chafing. You ain't gonna be hurting. It's gonna glide like butter. You ever seen Crisco?
And when you make it clap, like you got that scent to it.
That scent to it, right? So it ain't, you know that scent air. Bitches be sitting down and you know what I'm talking about. Some of y'all girls know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It kind of stink when y'all move around.
Twang.
But this right here, this ain't twanging. This thing is thanging. I also got my asthma pump because I'm a bad bitch. And one thing about a bad bitch, I do have to breathe. And this pussy come with an asthma pump. I ain't gonna lie. When you out of shape the way I'm out of shape and you as big as I am, you know, you have to be safe. At the end of the day, like all jokes aside, safety first. Is nothing wrong with twerking and sucking your asthma pump at the same time.
Yeah.
Niggas actually find that shit sexy because it's like, damn, this bitch bold. Like she don't even care.
It's like he took your breath away, sister.
You took my breath away. So it's like, damn, I see what she doing here. So yes, I have my asthma pump. Next thing I have is nipple coverings that are no longer. Don't look at that actually. I don't even know what the fuck going on right there. Okay, the last couple of things I have in my bag is chewed up gum wrappers. Ooh, I ain't think this one through.
Let me see. Oh, lip gloss.
And lip gloss.
Yeah.
You gotta have lip gloss because when you talking to niggas, your lips do not need to be like looking how they looking now. So, you know, just throw them like that in the club, like, like that.
That's the one.
And you be looking brand new. And then I'm gonna give y'all a real tip. If you ever on your period and you still need to make that money, this is what you gonna do. This is about to get real PG-13, so don't watch, but all my ladies need to understand this. If you feel uncomfortable, I am about to show tampons and I'm about to show your methods. So don't watch if you're uncomfortable. So this is the super, because the bitch is heavy, big flow, big red. When my bitch come on, my bitch come. She comes. I might have bought them 3 pregnancy tests because the bitch was late, but just know when she comes,
she's here. here.
She's here.
Yeah.
Big Flow, Big Red, Big Bertha. And if you don't know what a Big Bertha is, it's actually a machinery that was used during war. So take this. Oh, too late. Okay, yeah. Pop it up. Grip it.
This is the vagina.
Now listen, you don't want your string to be out while you twerking. You don't want to be doo and it's just hanging out. Like, that's not cute. So what you're gonna do is snip.
Snip.
And then when you done, this is where you have to learn, ladies, to use your vagina muscles. Just push it out. Just cut the string and it's just gonna pop on out.
Yeah.
So this was in my stripper bag. Now one thing about me, I'm a classy type of girl, so I just put everything in back how it need to be. You know what I'm saying?
All neat and perfect.
All neat and perfect. And this is the Louis Vuitton Chaz bag stripper edition. Now we gonna move on to some better things.
Yeah.
It's time to get into some girl talks. All right, the first question is, how many times have y'all had sex? If you're asking for my body count, it ain't like I gotta think about it, but it's like, damn, do I wanna say it?
Yeah.
That's weird to me.
I know, cause I feel like as long as the pussy clean, we good.
I mean, whoa, clear it up. We not hoes.
Oh, we definitely
we not hoes. I feel like, ladies, if you can keep your, I have got to a place where I'm actually practicing celibacy. I've had sex with a good little grip. So, ladies, unless he your man,
And you
like,
really see yourself with him, like.
no, don't even do that, because even our pastor, he said that. Don't. You cannot build a foundation off of feelings. You have to build it off of faith. So unless you know that it's sent from God and all that, don't do that, because sex demons and soul ties are real.
It's real.
And I will get into that, because trust me.
Have you going crazy?
Okay, razor bumps, how to get them from happening. So basically, a lot of females don't know and wasn't taught this. Don't shave against the grain. So
have a way your hair is flowing.
Yeah.
That's where you need to be shaving.
So like on my vagina, my hair kind of pulls down to the center, like this way. So I shave going down, never shave going up. That's how you get razor bumps. And also you need to exfoliate. Like afterwards, I think they say do it before, but I usually do it before and I do it after. So after I shave, before I shave, I kind of exfoliate, shave, and then exfoliate again. And then that's what helps me from getting razor bumps. But I know before I would get a lot of razor bumps because I was going against the grain.
Just shaving.
Yeah, just baby. She actually taught me how to shave my asshole. First of all, I didn't even know hair grew down there.
It does, but you just gotta spread them cheeks and just.
So sit on the edge of the tub,
and
spread your butt, and
then
I cut myself the first time. And oh my god,
if you cut yourself on your ass, I promise you it's gonna burn.
Oh my fucking god, I couldn't shit for me.
Girl, but you scoot on the edge of the tub and then you spread them legs open and you just right there.
That's how you shave your ass?
How you shave your ass?
Oh, I was doing it from the back. That's why I cut myself.
Bitch, what the fuck is
I sat in the tub like this. It was.
Why would you do it like that?
What the fuck was you doing?
Because you gotta scoot it up like this.
I can't fucking see over my titties.
You're not supposed to see.
You just go.
You just feel it.
Just do it like this. That's why from the back I just kind of like.
Don't listen to her, please.
Would you let your friend get fucked over by a nigga? Now, this is where. Okay, so. If I know my friend is getting done wrong by a guy, I would definitely tell her. But a lot of times, y'all issues is y'all think because y'all experience something with a nigga that your friend or your daughter or your cousin is not supposed to experience their own experience. You have to let people get through her. Like last year, I was in one of the most toxic relationships ever. And my sister was right there. At the end of the day, I'm telling you what it is and what you should do, but whatever you do, I'ma always be here to listen to you. I'ma always be here, and vice versa.
Yeah.
Like, so
right now.
So you really just have to let people go through what they're going through, but you have to be truthful with them. Like one thing we always tell each other: listen, bitch, he ain't for you, and you know he not for you. But you
I'm gonna let
hurting.
you go through.
I'ma let you go through it because it's not for me to pass judgment, and at the same time, it's not also for me to be like, you a dumbass bitch, because we all been a dumbass bitch for somebody.
And not even just that though, you kind of need that hurt to grow. So
yes, definitely. But another thing too, what you would have saved me and Yanni a lot of time is knowing our self-worth. Women when you know your self-worth, it saves you a lot of time. And we're coming into that.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, we ain't always been this pretty. Bitch, we just got cute.
About like a couple of months. Actually, no, y'all seen me. Y'all seen me.
Y'all seen us. Y'all seen us. Like, we're not the typical YouTube girl pretty. We're not perfect. We don't mind coming up here with our hair looking crazy, our lashes hanging all the way up, because in real life, real females are not perfect. And we don't want to be perfect. Like, I want y'all to see my flaws, because the days where I do step out, y'all know that I really put into it. But this beauty comes from within and from without. But we just chilling. At the end of the day, yo nigga still gonna hit the DM. That's not a flex. Oh God.
It's not.
Because we can't even keep a nigga.
Why you had to say that? You getting too close to home right now.
Sorry. I just know. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, we recant our statement. We don't want y'all niggas. We can't even keep our own.
I'm about to say them niggas don't want us.
How do you feel about anxiety? Anxiety is real. I actually suffer.
Y'all too. I get that bad. And anxiety attacks are different too. Like Chaz, she'll be loud with her shit. Everybody gonna know that she having anxiety. Me, I'll be dying on the couch quietly because I'm not about to get embarrassed. But
I don't know. Anxiety for me, it hit different. Like it was a summer where I was literally calling Yanni every day.
No, it was every night. It was every night, faithfully at like 3 o'clock. Like, she played Yanni, I just need to talk to you real quick. I'm like, yes, sister. It was to the point where like I turned my ringer on for her because I knew she would call, but like it's serious though. And sometimes you really just need somebody to talk you out of it because it's like you just in your head and the thoughts are just running through your mind, so you just need a distraction. So
my anxiety stems from when I feel like I can't breathe. Like I get so overwhelmed that I literally feel like I'm getting choked up. And what people don't understand is realistically, you can really over hyperventilate yourself to the point where you almost pass out. Like Easter, I want Easter. Hi, it's me. I'm that family member. I had an anxiety attack, and they literally had to call the ambulance. And the ambulance, he told me, he said, if you don't calm down, you're about to pass out. But honestly, having anxiety, have at least 3 people that you can call on.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell y'all something. When dealing with somebody with anxiety, do not tell them it's going to be okay.
It don't make it better.
It don't make it better.
Calm down.
Yeah, don't tell them to calm down.
First of all, it's going to irritate me.
Okay, now I'm about to
anxious
anxious.
and I'm irritated.
Okay.
That's to piss me off.
So it's just a bad combination, but anxiety is real, and there's so many different ways that you can help cope with it. But for me, it's just more so talking. But that's how I feel about it. And pray on it too. Like you really, and then speak on your life. People don't understand, like our pastor just said, there is DNA. I'm gonna give y'all a good
DNA.
You wanna know why they say the tongue is powerful? You can speak life. You can speak upon what you want in your life. And you wonder why when you're having a DNA test, what do they swab? Your mouth. Because there's life in your mouth. There's life in the tongue. So speak on it. Like if you have an anxiety attack, you have to say, yes, I see that this is an anxiety attack, but I will get past this. It's going to happen.
You gotta manifest.
You gotta speak on it, because when you talk to God, He gonna talk back. Yeah. Don't just be out here. I got anxiety attack. I'm gonna get past it. Like work without faith is dead.
When we say speak, we mean from the mind.
Okay, from the streets, from the brain.
For the brain.
Do you miss these boundaries with friends and relationships overstepping? Okay, so I've been through a situation where a friend of mine stole my man.
Girl, the same friend, both of ours.
That stole both of our men. And I'm gonna just let you know this now. Watch out for females who try to get too cute when your man come around.
Laughing extra hard while y'all on FaceTime. All of a sudden it's half naked while y'all on FaceTime.
Like little stuff like that matters. And you know, the first thing you want to do is pull your friend to the side and talk to them like, hey, listen, I don't like how you're doing this. I don't like what you're doing. Like little stuff like that, it can add up. Sometimes, okay, let me say this.
Because I'm about to say, everybody don't think the same.
Yeah.
Because some people might be harmless with it.
Yeah.
But some people might have like
bad intentions.
Yeah.
But this is what I would say. It's never been a time that I was at Rob and Allie house or Carmen house sitting like this, and then Corey walk in and I'm, hey, how are you? I'm not like that. You come in, you bro, what's up, bro? I'm not gonna impress you. It's nothing for me to impress because you belong to my friend. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's little stuff like that. So I would just say, watch for females who try too hard and act different when niggas come around. And if it's an issue, correct them on it. But a real friend wouldn't even put themselves in a situation like that to even have you question them. Like, if it was ever a situation Yanni was on the phone with her man, I'm not gonna be in the background
trying to talk or nothing like that.
What he got going on?
What's
Like,
going?
it's weird energy. Like, the same way what's up, bitch? I'm gonna do it to him. Now, if he got a friend there,
now that's different.
That's different.
You better say real pretty.
It's a ditty.
With his friend there.
But for the most part, just be careful of females. Like, and honestly, don't even be careful. Just remove them from your life.
Honestly,
because
it get worse.
It get worse. And then too, God has already promised us that our days is gonna be filled with trouble. Don't add no extra stress that you do not have to deal with. Cut toxic people off without no remorse.
Exactly.
So
you gotta choose yourself.
You gotta choose yourself.
Okay, like.
Ooh, y'all wanna talk about pH balance? Let me say this: the vagina is very sensitive,
Girl,
and the cookie, she be acting like she want to crumble.
I'm about to say that she can be fighting back. Yeah.
I will say this: bacterial vaginosis, yeast infections, all of those are very common, and it's honestly reoccurring for Black women. It's a reoccurring thing, and a lot of times it comes from the underwear and the dyes in our underwear. It comes from the detergent we're using. It comes from the soap that we're using certain feminine products down there, and douching and tissue. Just all everything can really trigger your pH balance. But the main one, sweating. The main one for me is if I have relations with a person, I notice that's where I get BV and stuff like that. Which is another reason I started practicing celibacy. For the older crowd, cum can actually knock off a woman's pH balance, pre-cum, all of that. So you really just have to be careful. And then two, having a healthy vagina starts with, making sure the person that you're sleeping with is having healthy hygiene. Because whatever goes on with them, it transfers to you.
And then it also depends what you eating too. Like you gotta drink some water, eat those fruits, vegetables, all of that. Yeah. Because like even asparagus can it can make your pee stink. All of that. Like
asparagus, garlic, onion, that all can make your vagina stink. Actually.
Exactly. So just because it's a smell doesn't necessarily mean like it's like dirty.
Yeah.
It's just your pH balance is off.
Oh, this is a good one. People sexualizing girls because of their bodies and clothes. Oh, this is a topic I fucking hate.
Because we was just talking about this the other day, and it pisses me off.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, especially like with younger Black females too, because we tend to, I guess you could say, develop quicker, or we have like more shapely bodies and stuff. They tend to sexualize children. Yeah. So it's like, oh, she's too grown to be wearing that, and she's just wearing some shorts. She's just wearing a t-shirt. And I also think it stems from home too. Like, oh, the men are around. Put some clothes on. Do this. It's
like why the fuck is it looking?
Exactly. Why are grown men? Like, why is it a problem for a little girl to be around grown men in some shorts or a t-shirt or something? Because that happened to me when I was 9 years old. My thighs started to get bigger, and I was bigger than my sister. So my sperm donor, he would tell me to go put some clothes on, like, because the uncles is coming around, and your sisters can do this, but you can't do that. And I'm like, why? I don't understand, because we all kids. Like, I'm not thinking that way, and they damn sure shouldn't be thinking that way. It's sick. Honestly, I think it stems from pedophilia.
Yes, it do. And like, don't get me wrong, there has been cases where some of your girls are really just wearing stuff that they have no business wearing, and I totally get that. But once again, stop just sexualizing kids. Yeah. Period. Like, I can now, being younger, I can definitely see why, put your bra on. People are coming in, your nipples are showing. Okay, I get stuff like that. But for the most part, what's wrong with this society is just everything is overthought, overprocessed. Yeah. Like, kids can't even be kids no more. Just allow kids to be kids. And then truthfully be speaking, I'd rather have my child wearing, shorts right here at the age of 15, 16 than being 25 years old with fucking thongs on going outside because she never got to experience her youth. And that's a lot of this. Honestly,
that honestly happened to me. Yeah, because we were stuck with, those little nasty capri shorts with the plaids and stuff. Girl, I had every color. But because I wasn't able to wear stuff that, like, kids my age was wearing, by the time I became an adult, poor. Like, the outfits was just giving poor. But it's like, that wasn't me. But it's just like, I never got the chance to wear it. So when I did, I went crazy with it. Like,
what age do you think a girl should lose their V card, even though there is no set age?
I think it's different for everybody, honestly. It's when you actually ready for it.
Yeah, I'ma just speak biblical. You really shouldn't lose your virginity until you're married. And honestly, I really wish. I always say this. You know how, like, your mom always say, don't go out there, or you don't know what you're missing until you have it. So before I was having sex, I never knew what I was missing. And yes, it crossed my mind, but it wasn't. Okay, how do I say this? Sex can be dangerous.
It can be.
Sex is not just sex. It's not just the feeling. It's a transfer of energy. It's a lot of things that happen with. It's a connection, and you connecting yourself to the wrong person can really fuck you up.
Especially when they doing it, like, they have multiple partners, because you just mixing a bunch of energies in, and you wondering why you going crazy. It's because you got all these people energy just in you. Like,
and not only are their energies in you, but you have missing pieces of your soul broken to them, and you wonder why you don't feel whole or complete all the time.
Because they do say that. They say every time you have sex with a new partner, like, a piece of your soul transfers to them.
And a piece of theirs comes to you. And if you ain't having sex with the right person, you finna be fighting demons you never even knew you had.
Exactly.
Truth being told, I would say wait till marriage. Wait till you feel like you found that thing. But I'm not gonna lie, at the age of a teenager, there's no part of sex that should be crossing your mind.
Girl, and it's not, because I'm about to say, sex is definitely glamorized. Like, when I lost my virginity, it wasn't giving what I thought it was going to
Okay, it wasn't no slow clip scene. It wasn't no, it wasn't no, yeah, it was none of that. It wasn't no angels flying around.
No, none of that. It was pain.
It was straight pain, and it was one of them moments like, how did I do it?
Yeah, it's like you kind of regret it afterwards. Like,
you're not really, I mean, and, you know, everybody's experience is different. Some people actually lost their virginity and loved it, but 9 times out of 10 they lost it because they loved it because they lost it to somebody they care about.
Yeah.
But truth being told, you know, just wait till you're married. Wait till you know. And then a lot of people always say, well, you know, wait until you're married. You don't know if the sex is going to be good. I'm going to be honest. If you love, not even that. If you love somebody, no matter how bad they did, trust me, I know.
Girl, you know.
Because I was in love with a nigga and that thing was trash.
Okay.
But once again, sex is more than just a physical thing. It's an emotional connection.
Like, y'all supposed to feel each other.
You're supposed to feel each other. And when you love somebody, it's always going to be a beautiful thing. Always. So that's just my standpoint on it. If I really, y'all, if I wish I could, I wish I would still be a virgin. Because now when you have sex, I ain't gonna lie. First time it's trash. So the second time you're thinking,
okay,
it gotta be something better. It gotta be something better. You know what I'm saying? And so now you having sex with that person again. That piece of your soul. It's not worth it. Trust me, it's not
like
worth it.
a cycle.
It's a cycle. I'm definitely, but I'm gonna also say this too. A lot of times why young girls are out here losing their virginity because they're not busy enough. They're not doing something that's gonna keep them stimulated outside of what they see other teenagers doing, other people doing. You know what I'm saying? So when you're raised in the hood and everybody's getting dick down, no offense, 9 times out of 10, you gonna be next. You really just a product of your environment. It's sad, but it's true. So to my unborn, don't be like your mom.
Here we go.
Okay, so the next one is relationship advice. I've been single pretty much all my life. Like, even relationships I've been in, they don't last long. But I'm not gonna lie, I've come from a single mom, and I never seen my mom with really, outside of my dad and my sister's dad, I never really seen my mom with somebody. So I always had this mindset of, it's gonna hurt, and I might be stupid for, you know, a minute, but I ain't gonna be here for too long. But once again, from my standpoint of view, knowing your self-worth will save you so much time.
So much pain.
So much pain. If you go into the mindset of what you will allow and what you won't allow, it'll be so much easier for you to find a man. Because when you don't know how to love yourself and you let somebody come love on you, you will ship shape to whatever needs and desires they want, and then you find yourself being stuck out, not knowing what you're missing or what you really need from a partner, or, you know what I'm saying, just little stuff like that. So I feel like if I would have had more confidence in myself, more self-respect, or just even, you know, just little stuff, I think it would have saved me a lot of time from a lot of people that I dealt with. What about you?
That's true. I was just going to say, pay attention to the red flags, because they be bright, okay? They be bright, and I promise you, it don't get better. I seen this one TikTok, and it basically said, like, when you meet a guy, he's on his best behavior. This is an act. So if this is not up to your standards, I promise, like, best believe it's only going to go worse from there. It's only going to be worse for you because you're going to have feelings for that person at that point. So whatever they do is going to hurt you. So if upon the first meeting, first couple of weeks, you feel like it's not working for you, leave. And at the end of the day, you don't owe nobody any of your time, your energy, nothing. You need to be selfish with yourself. Because I just feel like if they didn't care enough that it hurt you, you know, to do what they did to you or what they're continuing to do to you, then you shouldn't care about your absence hurting them.
Yep. What would you do if your close friend asked you to be with your ex?
Hell no.
So that's what I would say. You know, in the movies, you know, you see the white people and they date each other, Exes and stuff like that.
And it's supposed to be just a cool thing.
It's supposed to be a cool thing. But let me say this. The reason why I wouldn't personally want one of my friends dating my ex is because none of my exes have left me on good terms. So it's like, how dare you go? I don't, it sounds selfish, but I'm not, it's a selfish answer, so I'm gonna be honest. Somebody who's hurt me, how do you find pleasure in being with them as a friend? Like, I would never see my friend go through a heartbreak and then be like, ooh, he's a changed man now. It's like, I wouldn't want to keep you going through the same, ripping off the same Band-Aid or going, you know what I'm saying? It's just little things that I just feel like you shouldn't do. Yeah. Me personally, I just never had an ex that I ended on bad terms. I mean, on good terms with. So it's like, what did you see in him that you feel like he wouldn't do to you? Even if he is a changed person, even still, like, you seen how this man did me. What makes you think I would even want to be around him? I left him for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
So let me play devil's advocate. Let me play devil's advocate. There's a situation where you and your ex left off really badly, really terrible. But then let's say Yanni, not to say you would ever do it, but let's say Yanni fell in love with your ex, and this ex has never done half the shit that he's done for Yanni. Like, he's like this whole complete
Different
changed
person.
man. Would you stop that love?
I wouldn't stop it, but I just wouldn't be around her no more.
Yeah.
But what if it was toxic for you and it was amazing for him? What if she found love and he found love in the person that you least expected?
And you know, it's like, I get that, but at the same time, I still have to choose me, because if it was so bad for me, clearly I went through some type of heartbreak.
Like, it's traumatic.
Yeah, it's traumatic. And, you know, every girl is going to think, why not me? And that causes insecurities, that causes jealousy, and that causes a riffraff between the relationship and friendship. And, you know, it's selfish to be like, don't be with him. But at the same time, I just won't be a part of it. There's nothing about, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not that fucking mature, bitch. Ain't nothing about me that screams, okay, like.
Yeah, just go off with my ex.
Yeah.
And not even just that. I be feeling like, you know how they say you can't choose who you love? To a certain extent, yes you can. Because you can continue to talk to that person. I can't fall in love with her ex if I never talk to that man. You feel me? And I just feel like you should have loyalty to me.
Yeah. Now she didn't know, but even still, your closest friends know.
Yeah, your closest friends know. So it's like, that means I was there for all the heartaches, you crying on my shoulder, all of that. So for me to turn around and then try to deal with him afterwards, it's like I just spit in your face, basically. Like, that's trifling. So.
And then too, you gotta think from a woman's standpoint, the female always thinking, okay, well, she just listening to me, because I've seen bitches do this, who listen to the female cry, just to take your place.
Yeah.
So it's so many questions that will come from a situation like that would just be so messy. Best thing to do, just leave it alone.
Yeah, because I'm about to say the friendship never gonna be the same after that one. Because I'm gonna always be, you gonna think back to all those moments y'all shared together. It's like, you just trying to sneak me the whole time.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's giving. Like.
But I know some people out in the world that's fine with it, who don't really care, because, you know, some people always say, well, it's an ex for a reason, if you left it alone, but it's like, y'all, the issue with the society, one, is y'all gotta stop pretending people hurt don't matter. No matter if they got over or not, it still was hurt there. So I'm not gonna purposely bring somebody around who hurt my friend because she should be over it. Alright, you guys, so make this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and her channel. Drop down below your opinions and your comments on what you think. And without further ado, give me to 200K and I will see you guys in my next video. My PG